is a very vital information. So when this is done, we have solved so many problems all at the same time. And therefore, permit me to say, today, history is being made in the Ibeju-Lekki Local Government. And many thanks to Honorable Olowa for setting this space. Thank you, sir. So what we are doing is the Ibeju-Lekki auto street naming, house numbering, and geo-database creation.
Ladies and gentlemen, this evening we are going to be launching something very, very unique, and something that we are doing for the first time in our local governments. We know that Ibeju-Lekki is now one of the fastest growing local governments in Nigeria. By land mass, Ibeju-Lekki is, arguably the largest in Lagos State, in terms of land mass. And in terms of growth, we are also experiencing a lot of growth in developments, in industries, in economic activities. And therefore, it's important that the local government must begin to plan for the future. Lagos State government is planning for the future. We have so many development master plans from Lagos. The last speaker spoke to the 20-year development plan. We also know that just recently there was the draft Ibeju-Lekki Model City Plan, which we went to Lekki, Latilo, stakeholders meeting Lelori, and that document will be launched any moment from now. So all of these development plans are put together, by the state, so we can have a better city, a city that is well planned, an urban city.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I greet you all from wherever you're watching me from. And so today I'm here at the Ibeju-Lekki Local Government Secretariat, here at Igondo, Ibeju-Lekki. So the reason I'm here today is because the chairman of Ibeju-Lekki Local Government, led by Honorable Engineer Abdullahi Olowa, is currently sensitizing residents as well as stakeholders of Ibeju-Lekki on the automated street numbering system and GIS mapping. The GIS mapping simply means Geographic Information System. So the reason for this initiative is to improve service delivery as well as planning and also infrastructural development in Ibeju-Lekki and also community advancement. So please watch this video to the end. If today is your first time of coming across my channel, I'd like you to please click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell so that you'll be updated whenever we post new videos on this channel. So please share your thoughts and opinion, comment, watch this video to the end. So follow me and let's see what is happening inside. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this evening we are going to be launching something very, very unique, and something that we are doing for the first time in our local governments. We know that Ibeju-Lekki is now one of the fastest growing local governments in Nigeria. By land mass, Ibeju-Lekki is, arguably the largest in Lagos State, in terms of land mass. And in terms of growth, we are also experiencing a lot of growth in developments, in industries, in economic activities. And therefore, it's important that the local government must begin to plan for the future. Lagos State government is planning for the future. We have so many development master plans from Lagos. The last speaker spoke to the 20-year development plan. We also know that just recently there was the draft Ibeju-Lekki Model City Plan, which we went to Lekki, Latilo, stakeholders meeting Lelori, and that document will be launched any moment from now. So all of these development plans are put together, by the state, so we can have a better city, a city that is well planned, an urban city. And so as a local government, what are we doing on our part? And it is very, very important for us as local government to plan. Oje koko fún wa as local government láti plan fún ìgbé ayé rere ní agbègbè wa. Sometimes ago, I went to my hometown in Orimedu, and ilé dad mi ò mọ number. I don't know whether it's number 1 or number 3. But number bèrè lọ́wọ́ mi, mo lè sọ pé number 1 Abejoye. Níjọ́ mi mo lè sọ pé number 3 Abejoye. Mi ò rí number kan bẹ́ẹ̀, mo kàn lágbárí ni. Whereas ojoojúmọ́ náà ń kọ́lé sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ bẹ̀. The number of plots of lands that are there on the same street, I don't know. And if you go to every part of our local government, the story is the same. Akọ̀májí lọ́jọ́ kan, wọ́n ti ń kọ́lé àmọ́ kí ni nọ́mbà lè tán kọ́ yìí. Gbogbo wa la kọ́lé sórí express yìí. Ìgbà míì wá ní Ibeju-Lekki Local Government Secretariat kìlómítà kíni. You know, is it kilometer 14? Is it kilometer 20? Is it kilometer 50? Nobody knows. All of these things, iṣẹ́ ta fẹ́ ṣe yìí, ó máa ṣe kí ni, ó máa address ẹ̀. And tá bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọrọ̀ ajé, nǹkan tó so mọ́ ọrọ̀ ajé ó pọ̀. You don't just build an economy when you do not have the numbers and the data. What we are doing today is that we are launching the foundation of building a data that will work for all of us. The data that will bring the much needed development that will unlock the economic potential of our local government. That is exactly what we're about to do. And it requires the cooperation of all. This is why the local government has invited every one of you here, from our royal fathers to community leaders to our religious leaders, to be part of this historic moment. And I pray and hope that at the end of it, we will have a successful project. And when we have a successful project, we will all benefit from it. You will see, when our consultants will be making their presentation, they will share with you some of the benefits of this project. This project is bigger than just constructing a road or building a school. I tell you, this is the project that will bring the much needed development. Because if we have this data, we can go to the state and tell them, this is what we have, we need you to do this for us. If we have the data, we can approach the federal government, we need you to do this for us. The private sector will rely on this data to do their business, and when they bring more business to our domain, they create more jobs for our young ones. So, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed community leaders, valued partners, and my dear people of Ibeju-Lekki, it is my honor to welcome you to the official launch of the Auto Street Numbering and Geo-Localization project, a significant step in the development of our local governments. This project is designed with a clear purpose to create a digital record of every parcel of land, assign precise street names and house numbers, and deliver an accurate township map to guide our growth. Through advanced techniques like drone mapping, automated street naming, and digital geodatabase, we are building a smarter, more organized Ibeju-Lekki. This means faster emergency responses, reliable delivery services, improved infrastructure, and secure property rights for all. Our vision is ambitious yet achievable. By harnessing accurate data, we unlock Ibeju-Lekki's economic potential, attracting investment and fostering sustainable development. This project is a foundation for progress, offering our people, investors, and future generations the confidence to build, trade, and thrive. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our dedicated team, our committed partners, and every individual who has contributed to this moment. This is not just about maps and numbers. It is about empowering our communities with the tools for a brighter tomorrow. Let us embrace this initiative together as a beacon of hope and progress. With defined guidance and our collective efforts, Ibeju-Lekki will rise as a model of growth, order, and opportunity. Thank you, and may God bless Ibeju-Lekki. Thank you very much.
All right. Now, what do we mean by auto street numbering and street naming? So, street naming, we understand what it is. This is Senator A and B road. This is other C and D road. But for auto house numbering, I'm sure many of us at this point will now be wondering, what if the first house on the street has been built, but there are about 10 undeveloped properties after him, and then there's another house there? How do you number it? That has some technology that goes into it. And in the context of urban and regional planning, there are different ways we do numbering. There are different house numbering systems. So we will use the appropriate numbering system, that's up to us, and we'll come up with numbers. And the beautiful thing about this is once the numbers have been done, we are geolocalizing them. So what it means is that, now, if I tell you what's the coordinate of your house, in fact, I can tell without any trouble that 90% of the people here don't know, and we probably may not know the coordinate of the house because we really don't need it. But when there's an address, it's easy for you to relate to it. So once we geolocate, what it means is that that's your number 7 Adeshola Street transforms into coordinates which the computer can understand, and then the security can put it on the system and they can get it. The man who wants to do business with you, wants to buy fish or wants to buy wares from you, can put it into his computer and he can locate it. And that is the general concept of auto-localizing or localization of addresses. We can also call it geocoding or geo-localization. Part of the advantages that we will have from this, which has been mentioned and probably we can't overflow this, includes an increased revenue generation for everybody. Increased revenue generation because you can easily advertise your wares online, and somebody can probably say, I want to come and see your shop, or I want to come and see your goods in the house. Number 3, that place, and it locates the place without having to go through the stress of, where are you? I'm now waiting under that tree there, come and meet me here. It boosts sales for individual market people. On the path of government can also enhance location-based services. I have a lot of waste in my house I need to throw out. Number 15, come to number 15 and clear my waste. There is the waste management authority. These are all location-based services, and as location-based services improve, of course it gives more money to the businessmen and women amongst us, and government can also get more revenue. So for me, I think this is a win-win thing for the people and for the government. Also, we have a more secured environment, and that was where I started from. Thank God we have very security-aware people amongst us, the highly intelligent and informed police men amongst us. They understand what data about location can do. In fact, in terms of policing, location is everything. And if we have this, then I can tell you and I can bet it with you, there's no more hideouts for criminals around here, because you know what is happening everywhere. You know what is happening everywhere. You know what should be. And most of the time, every crime follows a pattern. Every crime, the police understand this better. Every crime follows a pattern. You only need to study the pattern. So if I know that in number 5, the person, what happens in number 5 is a company that closes. So if I know that what happens in number 5 is a company that closes by 5 p.m. and then by 12 p.m. I'm still seeing light on in that house because it's to close by 5, and there was a crime scene there around opposite that house by 1 a.m., the police know the best thing to do about it. Am I right, sir? And that settles it. Another benefit of this project is that we'll be able to plan our area. Nígbà tí mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan wípé a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti Ògúnfáyọ̀, kábíyèsí tètè sọ pé a ti ní plan ládùúgbò wa o. And reason tí ẹ fi ní plan is because you have a map, which is very good. And we are not contesting what you have. But it was good enough for you to maybe say, a ní nǹkan táwa fẹ́ ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀, torí ẹ ní àwọn tó ní wá ń kọ́. And I don't contest it, your lordship, sir. I do not contest it. Now, nígbà tí ẹ ti ní nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe, tí a bá ní nǹkan báyìí láti lè kó gbogbo ẹ papọ̀, there could be conflicting plans. But thank God we can now marry everything together, and we have an ultra modern city where everything works together seamlessly without troubles. Thank you, sir. Then we can open up the local economy. The chairman said this again and again, and honestly, this point can never be overflowed. This is just one of the best ways to open up the local economy. We cannot tell how much resources and economic potentials that are hidden even down there in the riverine areas. Àkàìmọye àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n jẹ́ pé wọ́n yan ẹja tó máa pẹja lódò láàrin nínú àwọn ibi tá a pè ní ìgbèríko gan, tó máa pẹja tó máa yan ẹja yẹn bí àwọn máa tà ní because wọ́n ti rò pé ní oko làwọn wà, kò sí address, kò sí nǹkan kan. Ẹni tó bá lọ bá wọn náà lọ bá wọn, wọ́n máa tà bí ẹ̀kọ́ mẹ́wàá 20,000 àbẹ́kọ́ mẹ́ta 10,000. But by the time we open this up now with location, they get more revenue. Àwọn náà lè lọ bá irọ́ 50,000, they can boost their income. Gbogbo àwọn ibi ta lérò pé ọ̀nà òde ìjọba tó máa mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn wà bí ìkẹ́ kò sí títì, kò sí òkè ẹja ṣe títì lọ báyìí, oyè èèyàn báyìí ló wà bí ẹja ṣe nǹkan báyìí lọ báyìí. It will open up the local economy. And thank you, sir. So what are those things that we will do in the course of this project? And ibi ni àti tọrọ ìrànlọ́wọ́ and cooperation from everybody, because Yorùbá ní tí èèyàn kan kì í jẹ́ àwádé, and whenever we see things happen, àbò tó pàwé sà, ẹ má bínú sà, ẹ má bínú sà, ẹ jọ sà, So whatever tí a bá rí tí ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀, àwọn èèyàn wọ́n wà nídìí ẹ̀ láti jẹ́ kí kinní yẹn ṣeé ṣe. Yes, we thank God for technology and we will do as much as we can to use technological means to gather data. But at the same time, there will be some physical evaluation, and not just some, a lot of physical evaluation. A máa nílò cooperation yín, nítorí without you, there can be no success for this project. Táwọn èèyàn bá dé ọ̀dọ̀ wa tó bá gbé wá pé kí lẹ́yìn ṣe ń bẹ̀ yẹn, tá a bá dá wọn lóhùn kò sí nǹkan tá a lè ṣe sí. Ìwọ̀nba nǹkan tá a bá rí Ghana náà la máa gather. But it will be very good if we can get the cooperation of everybody. So kí làwọn nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ṣe? Number one, we'll fly drones. Alright, we'll fly drones. So láìpẹ́, within some weeks from now, and for a period tó máa ṣe díẹ̀, at specific locations based on bá ṣe sọ pé a fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ sí, ó máa ṣeéṣe ká máa rí kí àwọn drone kó máa fò ní agbègbè wa. Mo àwọn bíi ẹ̀rọ ayárabíàṣá, thank you. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo tọrọ dáfárà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin bàbá mi. It's not don't ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bàa fi kọjá bọ́lẹ̀. Ẹ má bàa fi kọjá bọ́lẹ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà. And I hope this. And on a lighter mode, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pé pastor pé nǹkan kan máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kò máa yé mi. It's not a time for us to call the pastors and their pastors and start disturbing their sleep. No. We are just trying to gather some special information about building footprints and roads, basically. Then, after flying the drones, we will also match some images. Like I told us, actually we could do some things without coming to meet people. There are technologies that can do it, and we're going to employ it. We're going to use images, but after balance both way, so that we will match both the satellite information with the ground truth. Then lẹ́yìn tá a bá ṣe ìyẹn tán, eléyìí ló wá ṣe kókó jù nú ẹ̀. A máa rí àwọn èèyàn tó máa wá sí àdúgbò wa, wá wọrú aṣọ tí mo wọ̀ yìí. This is white because it's ceremonial. Very likely we will also make the black color of it because ẹmọ pé ní òrùn lọ́tí máa rìn á tètè máa dọ̀tí. So tá a bá rí èèyàn tí ó wáṣọ yìí tán wá sí àdúgbò wa tí wọ́n àgàgà wọ́n wá sílé wa tán wá béèrè ìbéèrè, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká fún wọn ní cooperation. On our own path, we will make sure that those who will come are identified. A máa pẹ̀lú chairman, a máa rí ọmọ àfìwé hàn wá so that I can release information for anybody. Sir, yes sir. Ìwé ìdánimọ̀ ẹ ṣé gan sir, thank you sir. A máa fún wọn ní ìwé ìdánimọ̀ tẹ́ máa fi mọ̀ pé wọ́n máa wọrú aṣọ yìí, wọ́n dẹ̀ máa mú ìwé ìdánimọ̀ dání tẹ́ máa fi mọ̀ pé láti ọ̀dọ̀ wa ló ti wá. Now we are going to have challenge with some estates where people are not allowed to go in without pass, because we will need to capture some information there too. So we will find ways of resolving that with relevant authorities within the chairman and rights to the estates. But ó ṣe kókó ká kọ́ sọ fún ẹ̀yin bàbá wa so that tẹ́ bá ti wà wẹ́ ọkàn wa náà bá balẹ̀ pé nǹkan tí definitely there will be questions. So tí wọ́n bá wá, kí ni àwọn information tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbà? Basically, wọ́n máa fẹ́ mọ ibo ni wọ́n máa fẹ́ take picture ilé yẹn. Wọ́n máa fẹ́ mọ kí ló ń ṣe ibi ṣọ́ ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àbọ̀ ń ṣe ṣọ́ọ̀bù ń bẹ̀. Tó bá jẹ́ complex, as many units possible tí wọ́n bá lè rí information wọ́n á rí, ìwọ̀nba nǹkan tó bá lè capture wọ́n á capture. Why are we capturing this? Like I said, because we want to have a robust database that can serve a good number of purposes, especially in terms of location and what is happening, where it is happening. But like I said, we have other means of gathering this data, but we will take a number of ground truths so that we can compare with the results we're having with satellite imagery and be able to confirm what we have. So lẹ́yìn yẹn a máa kó gbogbo àwọn information yìí papọ̀, òun la máa fi build database wa. Tá bá dẹ̀ ti ṣe database wa, at the end of the day a máa lè assign number fún ilé kọ̀ọ̀kan, a máa lè sọ àwọn streets tó ti lórúkọ, àwọn ètò báyìí ti lórúkọ, a máa the local government will know how to communicate to get names for them, and with that Going forward, people now can have unique houses, house numbers for their houses. And government on our own part will be able to know what is happening within each environment in any land use analysis of the whole of the local government. Basically, our objectives were online at the Tosibi. But the nígbàgbọ́ wípé tí a bá ṣe nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ṣe yìí tán, Rome was not built in a day, but when it eventually gets built, all of us will have a Ibeju-Lekki that we can be very proud of, and we can say significantly that nothing can pass through without us knowing what has happened there. Thank you very much, sir. I'm going to play a video presentation on this. I'll just to explain. Merci. I'm going to play a video on this just to further enlighten us on what we want to do.
Welcome to the future of Ibeju-Lekki, where every street and every home finally has an identity. Introducing the Auto Street Naming, House Numbering and Geodatabase Creation Project, a groundbreaking initiative designed to transform the way we live, work and grow together. With the power of modern GIS technology, mobile data collection, drones and digital mapping, our dedicated field teams will visit every community, capture precise details of streets, homes and landmarks, and assign unique names and numbers automatically and accurately. Why is this important? Because a proper digital address system changes everything. It makes it easier to locate homes and businesses, strengthens emergency response, improves delivery of essential services, and boosts revenue collection that funds better infrastructure. For the first time, Ibeju-Lekki will have a reliable digital record of land and properties, a comprehensive township map, and a computer-based geodatabase to drive economic growth, improve governance, and unlock new opportunities for development. Our key objectives are clear: to create a complete digital record of land. How are we achieving this? Through a 6-step approach: drone mapping for high-resolution imagery, imagery merging to ensure accuracy, field enumeration to capture ground realities, automated street naming and house numbering using smart algorithms, digital geodatabase creation for long-term planning, and API integration to connect services and applications. Together, these steps will give Ibeju-Lekki the power to manage growth, improve services, attract investment, and build a smarter, safer, and more organized future. This is more than just a project. It's a bold step toward modern urban living. Ibeju-Lekki Auto Street Naming and House Numbering Project, making every street known and every home count.
Alábẹ̀gbà tí a fún wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí iṣẹ́ ńlá lélẹ́yìí, kò sírú ẹ̀ ní gbogbo ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ nílùú Èkó, mi ò gbọ́ rí, kò wáyé rí. Àkọ́kọ́ ọrú ẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí, kéèyàn fẹ́ràn tí ń ṣèjọba lé lórí